Number 3 lessons the richest man I've ever known taught me about business. Never work with lone wolves because they will eventually burn you. Many entrepreneurs fall into this category at some point, myself included. The problem is that you get so married to the idea of doing everything yourself, you fail to recognize when someone else is helping you.
Lessons I've learned as a business owner who's failed 6 times and only succeeded on the 7th. One of the best things you can do for yourself as a small business owner is to leave your friends and family out of your business.
Give me the tea. What's the drama?
I failed. My first business went bankrupt, and this is what I learned.
I've lost over $2 million in passive income because I gave up on my businesses prematurely. Here's what I've learned.
At some point in life, I know the idea of starting a business has ever crossed your mind, but also the idea of failing crossed your mind too. Starting a business sounds exciting until reality hits. In this video, we rounded up the craziest business fails from TikTok, where people spill the hardest lessons they have learned the expensive way. If you are thinking of starting a business, watch this video and do not skip, for real. These real life stories might just save you from making the same mistakes. My name is Ria and I welcome you to the channel. Thanks for tapping, thanks for clicking, you are welcome. If you find any value, please subscribe, like and share this video, and if you find any value, please subscribe, leave a comment if you have something to contribute in the comment section down below. I will be back at the end of the video to share my opinion about the topic. Let's dive in. Love you.
Lessons I've learned as a business owner who's failed 6 times and only succeeded on the 7th. One of the best things you can do for yourself as a small business owner is to leave your friends and family out of your business. And what I mean by that is that most likely they are not your target audience. And even if they are the worst people to give you a true indication of where your business is. Because with friends and family, one of 2 things is likely to happen. Number 1, they are going to support you merely because you are family. Bauzama, babata who booster. And so you think that your product or your service is good because your family has supported you. Number 2, maybe you have toxic people around you, and so they don't support you and they put you down because they don't like you. And that has no indication on whether or not your product is good or bad. Sometimes it really is good, but because the people that are around you are so toxic, you think that your product is bad. So the best thing you want to do is take your product to the world, take your service to the world, take your business to the world. Forget about your friends and family. Those people are the worst people to tell you the truth about your business. They're not going to give you the truth. They're either going to be really nice to you or they're going to be very mean to you. So leave them alone and go to the world. A stranger, a complete stranger will be 100% honest to you about the state of your business. Because here's the truth. If somebody can take their hard-earned money and spend it on your product or your service, you've got something. And if you have at least 5, maybe 10, let's say 10. If you have 10 people, complete strangers, spending their hard-earned money on your product, you've got something. Because those people don't care about you. They don't care where you come from. They don't care where you look, how you look. They don't care what you do. They care nothing about you. They don't care about your past, your present, your future. They don't care what you drive or whether you take taxis. Those are the right people to judge your product, and they will judge your product extremely fairly. And when these complete strangers give you feedback on your product, please listen. If your clients keep saying that you have an attitude problem, listen. Lona la kwata. And that's the thing about business owners, is that I know that we love our businesses and we take it to heart, but separate emotions from business, especially you ladies. Please separate your emotions from your business. If people say 10 people, 15 people, you have an attitude problem, then guess what? You have an attitude problem. You have to fix it. If 10 strangers say your product is not good enough, maybe you make food and people keep saying your food is too salty, then listen, don't get emotional. Don't allow yourself to mix your business with your emotions. Don't take it personally. Adjusta litswai. People who don't know you, complete strangers, are always going to give you the 100% truth about your business. Take heed, mamela. Listen to them, listen to what they say, and I promise you, feedback builds your business. Take the feedback, don't take it personally. Be someone who can take constructive criticism. Because there is no business, especially a business that serves people directly, there is no business that grows and becomes a strong business without listening to people's feedback. And going back to my first point, that feedback, you are never going to be able to trust or get accurate feedback from your friends and your family because they either love you too much or they are toxic. So leave your friends and family alone. Take your business to the world. Take your business to complete strangers. Take that feedback. Apply that feedback properly without getting your emotions involved, and then watch your business grow. If you enjoy this type of content, like and follow.
Give me the tea. What's the drama?
I failed. My first business went bankrupt, and this is what I learned. I've been debating whether to talk about this because it's the one thing that I do not want to go viral. But at least it's not about me hooking up with my sibling. It's about money. So why am I telling you this? Because I think it's important to be open and transparent so that you can learn from my mistakes if you are in an online business or thinking about starting one or in any business. Here are the 3 things that I learned from this experience. Lesson 1, never get complacent. Everyone talks about making passive income, but the reality is you need to spend a lot of time in your business to improve systems and make sure that everything continues to run smoothly. Lesson 2, delegate and hire when you start to grow. If your business is growing, congratulations, but you need to delegate. There will be mundane tasks like customer support or fulfillment or data entry that you just don't enjoy. And my business was growing quickly, but I wasn't hiring more people to help me and was trying to do everything myself, and no one can do everything well in business. Lesson 3, separate business and personal liability. Super, super important. For those making significant revenue, especially in a physical product-based business, like dropshipping, for example, where you have to prepay your orders, be sure to move business credit cards out of personal liability and into your business's liability to ensure that you protect yourself. The reality is, lots of businesses fail. Mine wasn't the first and it won't be the last. But that doesn't mean that you have to give up on your dreams of owning and running your own business. Also, after working for yourself, it's really hard to go back and work for somebody else. But yeah, tell me, what's the biggest lesson that you've learned in business or in life? Let me know in the comments. Learn from my mistakes. And remember that just because a business has failed doesn't mean that you haven't gained valuable experience and knowledge, or that you can't help others grow their own business with that knowledge and experience, because that's what I do now. So if you need help growing your own business or are looking to start your own business, shoot me a follow. Let's grow together and turn our failures into stepping stones for success.
Number 3 lessons the richest man I've ever known taught me about business. Never work with lone wolves because they will eventually burn you. Many entrepreneurs fall into this category at some point, myself included. The problem is that you get so married to the idea of doing everything yourself, you fail to recognize when someone else is helping you, investing in you, taking a chance on you. You see everything as a result of your own labor. And because of that, these type of people give you no reciprocal energy, gratitude, thanks. They end up being takers. They're also the first to cut and run when things get hard. They will never save your butt because they don't perceive that you have ever saved theirs. They'll cut you out of deals, and they'll do all of this unintentionally. That's what makes them very dangerous. They don't think they're being nefarious. They have tunnel vision on doing everything themselves. They have no space for anyone else, but it still ends up in you getting burned.
I've lost over $2 million in passive income because I gave up on my businesses prematurely. Here's what I've learned. Number 1, in every business that I gave up on, I was only a few problems away from breaking through. I've experienced multiple times someone come in, solve a problem that made me quit, and profit off of my hard work. Number 2, I gave up tremendous long-term value to get through short-term obstacles. If you're going to quit, do so only after solving your current issue. This is a way to avoid regret. And number 3, every issue I avoided spilled over into my next venture. You're going to face similar obstacles to the one you're running away from. Dealing with it now is less of a price to pay.
So I'm back. Failure in business is not the end, it's a lesson disguised as a setback. Many successful entrepreneurs failed multiple times before making it. Those are facts. The key lessons are: never invest blindly, always do your research. However good the business idea sounds, please research. Adapt quickly when things aren't working, and most importantly, learn from your mistakes instead of letting them define you. Every failure teaches you something valuable, and sometimes a failed business is just a stepping stone to a successful one. Don't lose hope. Let's keep pushing. One day we're gonna be millionaires. So Breaking Bad. Alright, thanks for watching. Where this came from, there is more in the playlist. Yeah, you can tap and watch more. Love you for watching. Bye.